Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elliot Webber and in today's video we have got some driver news to talk about. Toyota Gazoo Racing have confirmed their fourth driver for the remainder of the BTCC season this year, and that is Max Buxton. So as always, let's get straight into this. Yes guys, that is right. It has just been announced a few minutes ago that Max Buxton will make his British Touring Car Championship debut at the next round at Croft, and it will be for the remainder of the season. Now, for those of you who are probably wondering, Elliot, firstly, who's Max Buxton? What's happened to Finn Leslie? What's going on at Toyota? Well, first off, Finn Leslie, his deal was only for that weekend. Regarding if Finn could get the budget for the rest of the 2025 season, which by the looks of it he could not. Finn has also said that he is currently focused on his TCR UK campaign. Of course, they've only got a couple of races to go, in fact, later this year, but still Finn has said that he wants to focus on that, as well as obviously I'm sure there was some budgetary issues. Now, to the original question, who is Max Buxton? Well, for those of you who've been watching the British Touring Car Championship long enough, you may recognise his surname, Buxton. That's because Max, at 19 years old, is the son of former BTCC racer Danny Buxton. Danny, of course, raced in that old Halford's Peugeot, the bad one from 2003. He raced in that, as well as I also do believe he did also make a few more appearances as well, back in that sort of BTCT era of BTCC. And Max currently races in the Fiesta ST150 Championship, which is a step down from the ST240s, which in itself is a step down from TCR UK. So Max has been on the tin top ladder for a couple of years now, and obviously he is still quite young at just 19 years old. The fact that there are still drivers in BTCC younger than me says a lot. But yeah, still, it is once again great to see a new name in the BTCC. Of course, great to see a familiar name in the Buxton name back on the BTCC grid. And I think Max is going to do well. I think you know, obviously don't expect him to be fighting for podiums and fighting for race wins. Absolutely not. Maybe expect him to be a possible front runner in the Jack Sears Trophy a couple of times this year. You know, maybe he could be getting into the points, especially with the slow progression and the slow improvement that the Toyota has had this year, especially at Alton Park, with obviously Gordon Shedden taking that race win. So yeah, I do think that obviously I don't think Max Buxton will be setting the world alight in that Toyota Corolla. I do think that he's not going to be a terrible driver. Personally, I've never actually seen him race before because I don't really keep up with the Fiestas anymore, but still, it will be great to see, and I do think that Max might turn some heads this year. Hopefully, I've been wrong about one Max turning heads this year. So hopefully, in this case for Max Buxton, he will hopefully turn some heads. And who knows, maybe even he could impress enough to maybe secure a full-time seat for 2026. That is sure, and no doubt is something that Max was probably already planning towards. Obviously, apparently Max has already been testing with Toyota even before this announcement. No doubt as well it might have something to do with the fact that Danny does work with Speedworks, so I'm sure that has also got something to do with it. But still, I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm not going to say anything bad. I am just, once again, I'm just going to say it is great to see another new name, and it is so good to see so many teams, especially this year, take on some youngsters, some rookies, some names that we haven't heard of before, giving them a chance. Of course, yes, we know it's all budget and money and sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. But still, the fact that we are still welcoming young drivers into the championship this year, it's just great to see. And again, I do think Max Buxton's going to do quite well. My personal predictions for him, again, don't expect him to be in the top 10. Don't expect him to be getting into the quick six straight away. Don't expect him to be winning races or getting podiums, especially in a car that, as we know, the Corolla hasn't been up to snuff so far this year in 2025, despite, of course, that amazing race win by Gordon Shedden. And hopefully with that race win, Toyota and Speedworks have a bit of more confidence and a bit more of a boost of morale around them. And hopefully with that gradual progression, they can be winning more races in 2025. Now, again, my personal predictions for Max. If he can be in the top 20, if he can be pushing for points, get a couple of Jack Sears wins later on in the year, and maybe even possibly push a top 10 come the end of 2025, I'm sure no doubt it will be a good half season for Max Buxton. But let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below, guys. What's your reaction to Max Buxton's BTCC debut? Obviously, it will be official in a couple of weeks at Croft. But let me know your thoughts and predictions, not just for Max, but also for Toyota. Will they win more races in 2025? Will Gordon Shedden be winning more? Will Aaron Taylor-Smith finally break his win drought of almost 10 years now? Could we even see James Dorlin break into the winner's circle this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Of course, if you're new around here, be sure to like this video, share with your mates as well, because it of course does help my channel grow, and of course press that subscribe button, because we are firmly on the road to 400 subscribers. We're about 45 subscribers away now from 400, so be sure to share and get subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.